It's time for Twig This Week in Google. A great show for you. Jeff Jarvis has a day off, but we've got a great fill-in with Danny Sullivan from Search Engine Land. He knows all about those new Google snippets, why publishers might be a little bit upset, and the Google changelog has some good news for Gmail users. It's all coming up next on Twig. A monthly box of high-quality, fun, and healthy goodies for your dog. $1,000 in transactions, fee-free. Go to braintreepayments.com/twit. And by Harry's. For guys who want a great shot, Gina Trapani is here from thinkup.in-Google. Show that's all about Google, but not just Google, the Facebook, the cloud, the Twitter, and all of that stuff. Of course, Gina Trapani is here from thinkup.com. Founding editor at Lifehacker. Hello, Gina. Host of All About Android Guru. Also, Jeff Jarvis has the day off. He's traveling, right? He's in one of those travel loops that he gets in every once in a while.
Yeah.
It is a loop, though. He flies to New York to Germany, then back, and then New York to Bahrain, then back, and then New York to he's like, it's weird.
He's a travel animal.
He's a traveling man. But he'll be back next week, I think. I won't. I'll be in London next week. So.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll take a week off.
Good for you.
Yeah, I'm excited. But look who's replaced Jeff. This is great. Danny Sullivan is here from Search Engine Land. Hey, Danny.
Hey.
He is obviously a skateboarder and a tweeter.
I'm well known. Tony Hawk is always saying, "Dude, come on over." And,
really?
No.
That's pretty awesome. Wow.
I bought it. You should have rolled with that, Danny.
Yeah, that's good.
He doesn't live too far from you.
Yeah.
He's in San Diego, I think.
That would be pretty cool. I actually did take a few skateboarding lessons because I felt like I should. But
yeah, because you live in San Diego. I think everybody's supposed to skateboard.
Yeah, we should all be doing that in Southern California, but it's actually it's a Google skateboard that they have.
Oh, that's neat.
See it.
Oh, that's neat. Yeah.
So I liked the logo that was on it, and I did like that it was a skateboard.
And then you have a snowboard too. So
that's a Bing snowboard.
Is that a Bing board? Oh, sweet.
So
you are
being a lot of board meetings in California, as you know. So.
Being very fair. Very fair.
But you can never see the Bing behind me. So people are like, you got all that Google stuff. And I'm like, but no, it's like a big, you just can't see the logo. So there you are.
Hey, I got a little something in the mail today I'm a little bit excited about.
Oh, is that the watch? The 360?
No, I did order the watch. I think it comes later next week or something.
Oh, you got the Moto X.
This is the phone, baby.
Oh, I saw that.
You want to do a little mini unboxing? Actually, I already opened it up, so it's not exactly an official unboxing.
Let's do it.
Let's do it anyway. So I chose the cognac leather bag.
Nice.
Ooh,
and it is nice. And it actually, it really does smell like leather. I mean, it's got that leathery smell to it.
Oh yeah, the dimples in it really, yeah.
The dimples changed a little bit, but it's still there. I think it's very attractive. And the flash is in the ring, although it's not a two-tone flash or anything like that. It's just a dual flash. And a metal, now for the first time, a metal rim all the way around it.
Yeah, that's a good-looking phone.
I think it's really gorgeous. Now compare it to this is the iPhone 6, and you can compare the two. They're similar in size. The iPhone 6 is 4.7 inches, which is what the old Moto X was. So this is obviously a little bit larger than the old Moto X.
Wow, they actually don't look that different. Although the iPhone has those nice, those kind of shiny edges there. I don't know the way the glass sort of bends.
Oh, I love that. But this has rounded glass too. I think this must be a new technique that everybody's doing. So this has the glass, it's edge-to-edge glass, where it feels like it is. I think it is, and then it's rounded at the edge, which you would have to be, otherwise it would cut you. I like this little touch. This is the on-off button and the volume rocker on the same side, so to distinguish between the two, you can't see it, but they've scored the on-off switch easily. It's like the edge of a dime. You can easily tell when you're on the on-off switch as opposed to the
That's nice.
I think that's a nice little touch. And of course, this is the talkie version, and you can this time program it so I can say, "Hello, Moto X. Hey, what's happening? How you doing?" Instead of "Okay, Google now it says you can say whatever you want. That's boring to say "Hello, Moto X." I should probably make it say something nice, like "What's up?" What's up? So yeah, I mean, it's 1080p now. Oh, Okay, thank you. It's what was I forgot what I was. So it's a 1080p screen and a 13 megapixel camera, which is still not as great as the iPhone, but better. Do you admit after all the iPhone hype, Gina, now you're really solidly in the Android camp. You have to be. Do you miss it?
Yeah, well, you know, the thing that I miss about it, and I was talking about this on All That Android last night, is I still have this creeping feeling that the iPhone camera is better, that the photos are better, with less effort. In fact, Lisa Bentley just did a post, she did a great post, side-by-side photos in different lighting situations of every model of the iPhone, and I gotta tell you, the 6 photos, particularly like when she zoomed in on detail, in low light, they were amazing. You know, like the OnePlus camera's okay. And I'm not a photographer. I just want to press the button and get a good photo every time. Like I'm not messing with settings. I'm not, you know, but I take, you know, a dozen photos, a dozen shots every single time, and hope that one of them comes out well. And I gotta tell you, I think that the iPhone still has like a better. I think it's still producing quality photos. And we were talking about this last night, and it was like, why is this happening? And I think it's because Apple makes the hardware and they make the software, and I think from day one, Apple just prioritized the camera in a way that Android didn't, partially because Google wasn't doing the hardware manufacturing. So that's the only thing that makes me want an iPhone, I'll be honest.
Well, and it's an important thing because I think many people consider this their camera more than their phone even.
Yeah, and I have a small child, and I think to myself, like, are the photos that I have of my daughter when she's a baby, you know, should they be better? You know, 20 years from now, am I going to hate myself retroactively for not having a better camera on me? Because I barely get out the DSLR.
So Lisa Bettany, who's, of course, a friend of the networks and a pro photographer, and the author of Camera Plus, which is one of the #1 camera apps on the iPhone, had all the iPhones and took roughly the same picture with all of them, which is about, I think, 7 different or 8 different devices. It's amazing that she had 8 working iPhones for one thing. But it's really valuable to see how they've improved. But even more than that, in the industry, there's a company that makes software for Lightroom called DxOMark. And they've become very well known for their acuity testing of cameras. I think they're widely trusted. DxO Labs, they're called, and it's dxomark.com. They gave the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus the highest rating of any mobile phone on the market. The next one up is the S5, then the Xperia Z3, then the Z2, then the Nokia 808 PureView, which is that 41 megapixel camera. So even better than the 1020, which is kind of middle of the pack. So now people will argue this with you. In fact, whenever I say I think the iPhone camera is the best camera, the Nokia people jump up and say, you're wrong. But, I mean, even DxOMark, based on clarity, based on color accuracy, exposure and contrast, accuracy of focusing, all the things that you care the most about, said it's really, really good. Especially good in low light, I mean, compared to other cameras. So, yeah, I miss that. Actually, I don't miss it because I have it. But
well, I was going to say you have it, so I'm curious to know. So
I wish it were in the Moto X, because then I wouldn't need an iPhone.
Right. So that's the 6 or the 6 Plus?
This is the 6, which is really what people should buy. The 6 Plus is like clown shoes. It's too big. And apparently it bends like clown shoes as well, which is another issue.
So only the Plus bends.
Well, I think they're both bendable because it's it's metal and it's thin.
Right.
71 millimeters. So
the 6 would be more likely to bend because it's just so much larger.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. I mean, you're like, if I put the 6 Plus in my back pocket, first of all, someone's just going to steal it because it's just sticking out of the back pocket. Right. But also, it's just going to crush if I were stupid enough